Welcome to another episode of a Doge's Breakfast. I'm going to keep this one pretty quick, just because I wanted to touch on one topic in particular. I've just finished watching, Speak of the Devil, his tournament recap episode of the fundraiser that they had. We had one as well. It was just about 5 weeks ago now, but it was a really good episode. It goes for 70 minutes actually. I was really touched by, at the end, about what an awesome community we have. And that's just something I really wanted to talk about for a moment. Our community is sensational. I think that wargamers have this tendency to come across as a real nerd stereotype. That we're there are definitely different subcultures of nerd. There's the basement dwelling D&D nerds, there's the WoW nerds, there's the Mandollies nerds, there's the Magic playing nerds. And I think that the War Machine community is pretty incredible these days. I go to a tournament, whether it's CanCon or a local steamroller, and everyone's a legend. Like I know my local community and everyone is absolutely fantastic. And then you can go to a big con and not even worry about having some sort of upsetting game, which is really interesting because we don't have comp scores, we don't have sport scores, we just have win-loss. And there definitely is a stigma that we play hard, it's win at all costs, but it's the opposite. The end of Trent's video, I mean, sure, it is definitely play hard and play to win, but at the end of Trent's video, everyone is sitting around having a fantastic time, having a laugh. It's something pretty special to Australian War Machine, I think. The fact that they were able to gather so many people there to willingly, give up their day to play toy soldiers, which is a bit of fun. It's not arduous for them, but all these people have come together and backed Trent and I going over to the States to represent Australia. It blows me away. Donations are still coming in every day, and I go, hey Trent, someone just donated $50, someone just donated $20, and all these people just come out of the woodwork and say, hey man, go for it, you're going to do sweet. I've met 90% of you at tournaments and around, and everyone is just amazing. It leaves me pretty speechless, honestly. Like the fact that people would go out of their way to give us their money to say, look, I respect what you're doing. I think you're doing something cool for Australia. Obviously, it's a personal thing. We're going over there to try and win for ourselves, but we're really trying to put Australia on the map. And I think that America is definitely the focal point of where we get all our War Machine information. But I really think that Australia is underrated. So the fact that people give us something they have spent their time and effort and money. They'll give that to us as a sign of them saying, look, go for it. It just leaves me speechless and it blows me away. So we've raised almost enough money, very close to being able to do the trip for essentially free. And for toy soldiers, like that blows me away that is even a possibility. This has also allowed Trent and I to get over to the WTC in Poland, because obviously travelling from Australia is a big ask for toy soldiers. But it's some of the little moments that I really appreciate and want to make sure that they're recognised. Just everyone sitting around after Trent's tournament, willing to give him a clap and say, look, you didn't win, but we think you did an awesome job, and here's some money to go overseas. It just continually blows me away. So one of the moments that I think was really special and really made the trip in 2012 a highlight for me was, although we lost on the final table to Germany, when they were announcing teams from, I think it was 30 upwards, it's 53 this year, but 30 upwards, blah blah blah, they get up to the top 10, they get up to top 5. Australia won, came 11th, and they got an awesome cheer. Our team went up. We got knocked back to 4th, which is rough, but they announced us, and we walked up, and the cheer was phenomenal. And I think that at that point, the global War Machine community recognised that, it's like there's no way the WTC is ever going to move to Australia. So the fact that we're going to have to keep it going over to there to represent, I think they really, really recognised that. And people can say it's just a game, it's just toy soldiers, but I was filled with so much pride when we got up there and took our awards and said, look, hopefully we'll come back and do one better, or three better. The fact that, what I'm getting at is, the fact that the Australian public is willing to help Trent and I get over there to Seattle to have another moment like that, hopefully. It's awesome. Thank you very much. Happen. Anyway, I'll stop boring you with stories. Hopefully got some more cool content coming out soon. I've recently played a game against Simon Hall on Vassal. Let's just tune in for a moment to the aftermath. So, turn 1 I ran up. Turn 2, Stormwall has managed to snipe off a stone with the help of Siege's Mage Sight. Simon thought his money there. He's absolutely fine. Worked out really well for you, Simon. Great game, Simon. Good to see you getting really good. Jokes, I actually love you.